is it all about the money? What can we do beyond that? Certainly I voted for McCain-Feingold when I was in the Senate, which was campaign finance reform. The Supreme Court, as we all know, has struck down parts of McCain-Kennedy. Then they passed the Supreme Court approved Citizens United. So there are legal issues on your First Amendment rights to how much you can spend, the wealthy can spend of their own money. I certainly would not appoint any Supreme Court justices that want to bend that, keep bending that for the wealthy. This country's getting upside down with the money coming into politics. But I believe in the people. I believe in the people. And they'll come forward and say, no, we're not just going to go for the billionaire candidates that are backed by the unlimited money coming in on super PACs. Come on, people, stand up. We're not going to just let them tell us how we're going to vote with a deluge of money. Yes, sir. My plan for safe, reliable, affordable power for rural America. As governor of Rhode Island, we met the 6 New England governors with 5 Eastern Canadian premiers. That's a lot of states, 6 states, unlike Iowa, all in a small area, and then the 5 Eastern Canadian provinces over there to find out how we could have safe, reliable, affordable power. The 11 of us. And we came with a pact to get that Canadian hydropower down from way up there in northern Quebec and Labrador. Unlimited resources of hydropower, clean, reliable, and affordable, just what you're talking about. And that's what's done well for rural America over the years. Good, affordable, reliable hydropower. So that's got to be more in the discussion. We hear about wind and solar. We hear about other reasons, geothermal. But we've got to access some of this hydropower. It's reliable. The rivers flow downhill every day. And it's affordable, and it's clean. That's what we want. In fact, the Premier of Quebec said to all of us, we in the Northeast could be the green, low-cost energy capital of North America. So that's how important hydropower can be to the mix of clean, reliable, affordable power. Good question. Yes, sir.
I was wondering how you could dismiss 55 tons of uranium yellow tape as not being evidence.
The question is, how could I dismiss the yellow cake uranium as evidence? Well, it never materialized. That was proven not to be accurate. No. I went to the CIA, sir, and before I took my vote on the Iraq War vote, listen to this, and I asked them, show me all the evidence you have. I have to vote on this in 3 weeks. And all the analysts laid out what they had for evidence, and it wasn't anything. I was there for an hour. And there just was no evidence of weapons of mass destruction. It was all a hoax, and that's the fact. That's the truth. There's something called the Downing Street Memo that came back and said the Brits were saying there's no evidence of weapons of mass destruction. There's another reason, but it's not WMDs. And what a tragedy. Now we have to fix it. That's the main thing. We've made a huge mistake. Now we have to fix it. I'm glad I wasn't one that drank the Kool-Aid. Yes?
Sir, thank you for taking my question. Do you agree or disagree with the FCC's attempt to classify broadband internet service as a public utility, thus putting it under government control?
That's a technical question that I'm about the FEC and broadband. I'll be honest, I'm going to have to get up to speed on that. That's a technical question. I will, I promise. Let's stay in touch, please. Get in touch with Chafee 2016. We'll get you a good answer to that. I'd like to have a good, solid answer. As I said, I'm not a flip-flopper. I'd like to give a good, solid answer. Yes? That's great to be here. I love the straw bales.
What is your plan to end wage stagnation?
To end wage stagnation. Well, it all started, as I said, with those huge tax cuts. The economy was doing great through the 90s. We all know that. And then Bush and Cheney came in with these huge tax cuts, $1.6 trillion in tax cuts that benefited the wealthy. How did they get away with that? They also brought back deficits that then created the economy. A cascading sequence of mistakes. And I wasn't buying. What could be more popular for a politician than to vote for tax cuts? That's the most popular thing a politician could do. But I thought it was more important for the future generations and for wage stagnation and all these issues to keep the economy chugging along. Let the wealthy pay their fair share. And I voted against every single Bush-Cheney tax cut because I care about the surpluses and I don't like wage stagnation. So that's where it started. And now how to fix it again, back into repair mode. raising the minimum wage certainly is part of it. Repealing, getting a Glass-Steagall back in is another part of that. All these things we have to do to repair the mistakes that were made by the Republicans in Bush and Cheney.